Zelda, I'm glad. I almost pre-ordered it for you. I was like, I waited like 4 hours for you to respond, and I was like, do I do it? Because there was like 5,000 people viewing it. And I was like, well, I could cancel the pre-order. Lee, you didn't get in October, did you? Oh! Mate, this guy can fight, and he can fuck probably.
Like, the dad. No, from Darren's family.
Well, he's going to be tight in May. You got the, C collector's edition. I ordered one of the OLED. Oh, you got one of the OLEDs as well? Dude, that's sick though that you got this. Are you going to keep it sealed, or are you going to actually use it? Plastic garbage. That's, AKA Katie Price.
Thomas.
No one will know what that is unless you're from Brexit land.
Why are you reading some?
Because they're not important. They're just the blue markers.
Who decides? What's
Me,
important?
because I've played fucking hundreds of hours of these. Yo, Shen, how you doing, man? Your Switch is old as fuck, and it's a launch system still. Mate, same as mine, but I think the Switch is probably getting towards the end of its life cycle, right? Hang on, this is the hotel district. It must be up here somewhere. Oh, here she is. Host club, huh? This could be bad.
What is a host club?
It's where you go and pay women to sit with you, and then. But she's gone to one for guys.
Oh.
If I fucked any character, it would be Tsujima or Tatsuki from Yakuza 5. Mate, I would fuck Kiru, and he would fuck me, and we would have sweet babies. Up in the ass. Okay, what's going on for you?
Why is he walking like that? What a twat.
What a twat. I like how you enunciated the twat.
Enunciate, thank you.
Enunciated.
It's not enunciate.
Mate, yeah, Majima. Majima will be wild in bed, wouldn't he? And as he comes, I'd want him to go, Kiryu-chan! Just as he finishes in my ass. You'd like that, right?
No.
And Lee would watch with his holding his baseball bat, smiling.
Don't think I'll... Well, yes, I am.
He was going to get one, but since you have a Zelda one, you've got to now. Mate, I've seen the OLED Switch. Tom's got every version of the Switch because he loves fucking the Switch. And he's got an OLED, and the screen is fucking amazing. The hell you say? You think you can order us around? You should make an OnlyFans of that. I will. Shen, you're going to film it. Depending on how much the game shop offers, I'll trade your OG Switch for the new Zelda one. Yeah, that's a good plan. Should probably pay off the principal ages ago. Yeah, so what? She signed the contract? You got a problem with that? Oh, I'm sure she signed the contract with the intentionally confusing contract you most likely forced her to sign. Shut up. And mind your own business. You'll stay out of the way if you know what's good for you. I guess there's no use in talking, huh? Hey, you want to fight?
Why do they all bend down
You got it.
like that?
Really? Your timing couldn't be better. I never did like your dumbass. I need you out of business, so we're going to slap a leg bone or two. Ooh, come on, get him. I hope so.
All you do is fight.
That's what you're doing with yours?
All you do is fight, mate.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all you do.
You pretty much sort you. Well, a lot of the sub stories that we're doing now, they do have some fighting, but they usually are quite fun stories. Mate, this guy can fuck though. This is what I wanted you to do, by the way. Oh, not get stabbed. I want you to grab someone. Oh, what? That's what I want you to do.
He would be dead. Just that she put that came out of his head. I'll just still hang him up.
Mate, how good is this? My kids are going to play this. My kids are going to play it, and then we're going to reenact it to you. When you don't paint their walls green.
Not paint the fucking wall.
It'll come up saying, "Bad wife." No, and we'll fight you. And then we'll do heat actions to you. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have told you. I'm stronger than I look. Damn it. You'll pay for this. Never heard of that one before. Do people really still talk like that? Okay, time to see how Shoko-chan's doing.
Oh god, she's so bad. Oh, she's back.
Hi, Yama-san. What are you doing here?
Oh, wait a
minute.
minute. Have you been following me?
Fluff, how much money did you spend to have such a beautiful wife? It's, she pays me $3.99 a month, mate. She's a 25-month sub.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're the longest sub.
Wow.
Doesn't really matter, does it? It has nothing to do with you. Fair enough. By the way, can I read, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You put me off. Did you figure out how to spend the million yet? No, not yet. Why? Are you curious?
What's the test?
Not especially. I mean, I gave you that money. It's yours to do with what as you please. Yeah, well, I have someplace else I'd like to call, if you'll excuse me. You're gonna fill his diaper for him?
Right, I'm gonna get her. I know I've been saying that for ages, but...
Oh, you want to fuck the grown man in a diaper? Mate, that would be a weird shag, right? Right, we're going to go to West Shinfuku Street, boys. Love you. Night-night. Say night to chat. Don't just fuck off.
Oh, sorry. I know I just fuck off.
She's just fucking off,
I mean,
boys.
I might be back, but I might be not.
No, you won't be back. I'm locking the door. Love you. Night-night. Good night, my wifey. And sorry, boys, it's now just me. So, the entertainment is about to dolphin dive, mate. Oh, is this him? Soft garbage. The fuck is that? What is this? Not sure what it is. Mate, why do we keep collecting garbage? I'm not sure who we have to speak to here. Club Sega. Now we're supposed to meet on the roof of the red building. You gonna leave no sexy woman streaming here anymore? I'm sorry, dude. It's just my sexy face. Diddle. Yo, Otis, how's the PC, by the way? I forgot to ask. Oh. Yo, what's going on? Oh. That Showa guy you sent over showed up. He marched in, blustered about how he was going to put me in the black. But then I showed him the books. I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he inherited his father's company, but didn't want to downsize, and because of that, he wound up running the place into the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing. Say, Akiyama-san, do you think that'll happen to be my place too? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You'd be hard pressed to get any more profit, and you've cut all the corners you can. Only one thing left to do, to downsize. I know. Well, that may be true, but still, these people have been with me from day one. I've got to be frank with you here. It's your job as president to make that decision. I guess you're right. Oh, another thing. Do you know where Shiobara-kun went? Not exactly. He was walking towards Children's Park, though. He was, thanks. Oh, he's in the toilet. He's the guy leant over in the toilet, right? Boys, I'm enjoying this. Oh no, he's here. Well, did you think of a way to get them back on track? What's wrong? You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yeah? You knew all along, didn't you? Knew what? You sent me to that company knowing full well the only thing they could do was downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the lethal orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. Which means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have been slashed. And there's simply no more fat to trim. Their president is a real go-getter too. Pristine Books has great employee morale. And still, he's stuck in the red. And that sounds like the CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left to cut. Personal costs. In other words. Hey, if it isn't old Chionbara idiots, son. Imagine my surprise running into you here. You worked for my father's company? Honestly, without Lee, I don't know how Fluff has any viewers. Mate, me too. Up late? Yo, remember, how you doing, man? How are you finding RE4? Yeah, man, we're up late. We usually stream until, like, maybe 1, 2-ish. So you remember me, do you? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of a job. Yeah. But I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied. And well, then you should have downsized. You think your way was more noble? My hands were tied, You think that's going to make up for all the hardship you've caused? Speaking as a manager, downsizing is... Does it make you proud that you didn't downsize? Well, guess what, pal? Your pride won't put food on the table. Who'd hire me now? At my age, I either live on the street or die in the gutter. Take some responsibility and die alongside me. Bad idea, old man. Once you've take a life, your own life is over for good. Shut up. You could never understand how I feel. Never. You're right. I couldn't. Still, murder's not the answer. Just gonna say it's fantastic. Yo, mate, that's sick. How far in are you? We just finished the garden part on hardcore. It's actually fantastic to impress. Mate, it is, right? The start is really good. But when you get to the castle, it's like, oh my god. They literally... It's probably the one of the best remakes of a game. The only other remake of a game that beats it is probably the original Resident Evil remake. The one for the GameCube. That's a really good remade. Because it does keep all the original things, but it adds cool other features as well. What's your deal anyway? Are you taking this more on side? If you want to try and start over, I can help. Well, I can lend you money. Anyway. I don't want your damn money. How dare you insult me? Ugh. That does it. We'll all go down together. Yeah, the game does a very good job though, remember, of restocking you before like vital moments. So like before like a big battle, you'll probably find a room full of ammo and gunpowder. Hey, enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad. For more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us. This ignorant moron, he tore it all to pieces. The company was...
In 2077, what makes someone a criminal?
Jenny, are you just going to redeem everything?
Getting caught.
It can't be easy to start over at your age, but if you're willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Teki Street. Just a moneylender, but a little money might just be what you need right now. Sky Finance? Drop by any time. Yeah, every time you see an autosave, you know something's about to go wrong. Yeah. Mate, the game on
so
professional,
what I was thinking of was,
it's so hard.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Yep. Sure did. I knew it. Then, why? Why? His friends have been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it. So you've just come here to mull over that? Is that right? The angry old man, Paradise Advertising? I imagine you probably understood this now. Downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always the ideal or even the only option, but sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might even end up hurting a lot more people, like the old man. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Could you ask that leaflet company guy to come meet us here? Can somebody time out River? Sorry, Apollo Carey made you do it. I thought you were Apollo Carey. We have something that we'd like to talk to you about. Could you come meet us in the park? Yo, Elizabeth, how you doing, mate? Boom, 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 boom. What is it? Is something wrong? He wants to talk to you. Well, I once brought down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all the good people he'd employed over the years. And now your company's in the same position mine was. My apologies if it's too forward, but you have to downsize. Yeah. I thought as much. But my people have been with me since the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All of your employees get hurt, every last one of them. I understand it's a tough decision to make, but it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. Akiyama-san, I agree. Downsizing is the only option. My heart goes out to you, but it's got to be the better than turning everybody out into the streets. I see. I guess that's really the only way to go, then. Just have one favour to ask of you. If this downsizing thing does turn your company around, make sure the people who were forced out get first crack at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who saved the company by leaving, and they'd all be friends and co-workers for a long time. Alright, I promise I will. When I first met you, Shibuya-san, I assumed you were nothing more than just some half-baked smartass, but now I see that you look out for everyone like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we've got to do the best we can by our employees. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you very much. Learned a lot from all this. I am Apollo Carey. We'll be in the black soon enough. Let's just consider the test passed. Money's yours, provided you're still interested. Yeah, I am. I can't give up now. I still don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm doing the best to make sure it happens to everyone who works there. I can promise you that much. Alright, that's enough. Here you are. 5 million yen. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you everything I've got. This is all I've got, but I'd like to at least have some token of my gratitude. You've got a copy of Memoirs of Action Star. Alright, I'm off. Lee, make me mod while Fluff isn't looking. Hey, I saw what you tried there, Playmate. Almost. Right, we can upgrade some abilities, boys. Should we take this? Triple finishing kick. Regard. We'll take Regard. Right, boys, we also had... Was there another sub-story? Made the money at Adam. I should go check Sushi Jin and Lamarche. Said to help out Casanova Column. I can pass on the information to them at Kuez Bar. Right, where the fuck is Kuez Bar, boys? Kuez Bar. Kuez Bar. Cafe, Sushi Jin, Stardust, Naomi's Place, Medical Clinic. Boys, I don't know where the bar is. Fluff, did you know I am Apollo Airy? I am Apollo Airy. Boys, I don't know where this club is. Oh no, that's underground. Okay, let's go to this one then. We should go to Sushi Jin. Let's go to this one. That one's underground. So Sushi Jin was... I think Sushi Jin is over here somewhere. Boys, we have to go do karaoke as well. Sushi Jin, bottom. Bottom of the map, boys. Bottom of the map. Yo, thank you everyone for chilling today. I really appreciate it. It's going to be slow because we're going to be doing a lot of side stuff today, but I think in like 2 streams time, it'll definitely pick up this game. We'll get into the thick of the story, boys, but... Yo, welcome back, remember? Oh. Mate, this guy has got moves, right? Woo! Ooh, nice. The strength. That's a health drink. Also, boys, eyes out for any sparkling items at all. And played it on hardcore. I was saying to chat that I might have to restart and was getting short on ammo and sources. Mate, it actually adds like a bit of horror to it, right? That you're always running low on resources. Because I played it again on like standard difficulty and I literally just ran through it. I wasn't even thinking about it. Whereas like on hardcore, it's a good challenge. It's definitely doable. I'm not very good at games, man. And I played it on controller as well. And so it was definitely tough. One thing I will say, bolt thrower, mate. The bolt thrower saved my ass so many times. Oh, mate, this guy can fuck, dude. By the way, can we see the screen okay now with where my cam is? Ooh, a silver plate. That's actually not bad. That was delicious sushi. Really the best in town. Uh-oh. Why is she walking like she's drunk, dude? She might have failed the test. Let's see what the chef has to say. I use terrible reload, but the ability to reuse ammo. Mate, the reusing ammo is like so good, right? Hi there. I think you had a call from Hana-chan, right? So how did Shoko do? I have some great tuna today, so I recommended the Oroto. But wouldn't you know it? All she ate was the daily special before going on her way. How much is the special? 980 yen. Wow, cheap. Can I have one? All sold out, I'm afraid. But you know, she was a little off today. She usually only eats awabi, you know? The pricey stuff. What's going on? So I guess she hasn't touched that million then. Wait, what? When Hana-chan told me to make her spend money, hey, is this another one of your tests? Something like that. Thanks for your help. I'll have to drop by again soon. Use against the crows. Yeah, it's so good to use against the crows to get all the resources, right? Right, so now she's heading to the designer shop down here. Did we get a plate, by the way, there? We did. Don't know what this... Is this just... Yeah, okay, so that's just to be sold. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. What's she gonna buy, boys? I'm guessing that she's probably gonna buy something. She's probably gonna buy or pawn something. I'm thinking. Ah, Uchi-san. Platinum ring you inquired about the other day is finally in. Platinum. Do have the money for it. It's a very popular piece. I've already had a number of customers asking for it, but I put it aside especially for you. I believe it's your size. Would you care to purchase it? No, that's alright. I'll come back when I can pay for it myself. I see. I'm terribly sorry, but can't guarantee it will still be here when you next visit. That's fine. Thank you. So she didn't buy that either. Boys, I think we're going to lend her the money. Crap, here she comes. Wait, she's actually going to clear a debt. Doesn't look like she bought anything. Alright, should be heading back to the office by now. I ought to head over there myself. Right, let's go back to the office. Also, we probably should save. We've not saved in quite a while. Yo, are you going to be playing this Fallen Order as well? I remember. What's it called? Jedi Survivor. That looks really good. That's out later this month. We're going to play the Fallen Order first. Just to spruce up on the combat and the story. I can't remember. It's been a while. Shit, we don't want to talk to this guy yet. It's a side mission. Oh, you've not finished the first one yet? Mate, you should... Mate, the first game is so good. Hi. San's here. Oh, is she? That was fast. Mate, she beat us back. So how did you spend your £1,000,000 yen? I haven't yet. Huh? But... The sushi restaurant? The horse club? You have far too much time on your hands. Oh. So you saw me. Yeah, well... You're not exactly subtle. Thank goodness you're in finance. You'd make an awful detective. I shouldn't have been so nosy. My apologies. So, what are you going to do with the money? This £1,000,000 will go towards paying off my debts once you've consolidated them. All this time, I've been investing in my future self, and I've borrowed a lot of money along the way. But I've come to understand that other people's money can't buy my future. My future can only be bought with money I've earned myself. And that's why I use this £1,000,000 you gave me to pay down my debts. I have to admit I'm surprised. Quite frankly, it's a better use than I expected. I figured you'd pay that $1,000,000 towards paying down some of your current loan short debts. Well, I thought about it, but then I believed you when you said you'd consolidate them for me. If you'd refused to go through with it, then I would have to have given it back every last yen. My pride wouldn't allow me to accept money for no good reason. I happen to have a great deal of self-respect. Well, in that case, I'd say you passed with flying colours. Should be proud of yourself. You did better than I expected. You've lost a lot of interest in Star Wars and Respawn have let fans down, so I guess support for them too. Yeah, like, I don't know. I still like the movies, but there's not been many Star Wars games really. Wasn't there like a Ubisoft one that got cancelled? KOTOR got cancelled, the remake for that. Or it got indefinitely delayed, which pretty much means cancelled. Fallen Order is pretty much one of the better Star Wars games of modern years, so I'm pretty hopeful for it. I told myself that if you, of your own free will, chose to pay down your debts, you pass, but you showed me an even better solution. Okayama-san, Sky Finance will handle all your debts from here. Thank you. It seems like I was wrong about you, truthfully. I'd have thought you were just some sarcastic jerk. Really? Well, I like you right away. Could you please do a survey of Shoko-san's debts and write up contracts for us?
Hi.
Yeah, right away. Disney have ruined it. The movies, well, the non-numbered movies are good. Like Solo was alright. Rogue One was really good. But I've really liked all the series. The series have been great. You're welcome, and would you care to join me for dinner? Chief. I'm sorry, but I couldn't possibly make your darling secretary angry. Who knows what she'd do to my contract? Ah, right. Here, this is for you. It was a gift, but I think it suits you. A protective amulet. Okay, well that's that quest done. Too bad, huh, Chief? Say, Hana-chan, you wouldn't want to grab a little bite to eat, would you? Me instead of Shoko-san? You mean? No, that's not. Are you sure? I can easily put away 100 pieces of Oro at Sushi Jin, you know. Oh, never mind. I'll just pop out for a little something on my own. Wow. It was fantastic. After that, you lost all interest. Have you not watched any of the series? Dude, the series are so good. Like, Thingy's really good. Kenobi's really good. Mando's really good. Boba Fett was decent. If you liked Rogue One, you'd really like oh, what was it called? The series they just did. Andor. Andor's really good, man. Did we complete it? Oh, we did. Right, we're going underground. Yeah, Andor. Andor was great. Mate, I would much rather now than focus on series than movies. Because I don't want any more movies on the current fucking world that we're in. I would I would really like it if one of the series is probably Mando, like they just go, fuck this system, we're leaving, we're gonna go to this far distant system, and they like hyperdrive to a totally different universe, and then we can see like a load of new, like, it'd be sick. Oh, okay. You just lost interest, to be honest. Not saying that it isn't good, they just abuse the franchise. Yeah, it's gone in a bit of a different direction, right? Gain money while walking. Equip with Morning Glory waistband for healing effect. Ooh, are we gaining a lot of money using this? I don't think we are, right? Right, hang on. Where is this? Where is this? Help out the Casanova column. I can pass information on. I'm guessing it's a different underground that we have to go to. Is there another underground? Yeah, there's mid underground as well, look. And then this one. Right, fuck it anyway. Let's go and do these other questions. It's become woke. No, I don't think that's really an issue, to be honest. Mate, Disney's always been fucking all for it. Mate, what is terrible is fucking Marvel. Marvel films are dog shit now. But I would say Star Wars aren't that woke. But you gotta think, it's fucking Disney. They're not gonna have like, I mean, some of the stuff is pretty like adult, but they're not gonna have like, I think everyone forgets that the original Star Wars trilogy is literally, they're kids movies. They're rated U. They're rated U for everyone. So when people say, oh, this is really childish, does no one remember Jar Jar Binks? And everyone, when they were a kid, loved Jar Jar Binks when you were a kid. Because he's literally a character for kids. Like, if you're an adult, you're not really meant to like him. Because he's just an annoying comedic character. Marvel's ruined Star Wars. 8 and 9 was horrid. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just not the way that people thought it was going to go. But, yeah. It's the way it has gone. The thing is, as well, people don't want to see their favourite characters killed off. I don't think there's anything woke in 8 and 9. There's nothing, when I watched it, I don't think, oh, this is woke.
Yeah.
I think it's just bad stuff. I mean, I think rather than focusing on the woke stuff, I think it's just terrible story writing. Even in The Force Awakens, Luke Skywalker in any fucking universe would never decide to try and kill a young child. It would never cross Luke Skywalker's mind to fucking hack down his nephew. So to him even have that fucking ultimatum, for me, I was like, okay, this is wrote by different people now who don't know who Luke Skywalker is. It's riddled with awful characters. Yeah, but it doesn't mean they're woke. It's just stupid writing. I don't think anyone's terrible. I mean, you look at all the characters. Look how bad like Padme is as a character. Padme isn't exactly likable. She does some stupid shit. It's not. I don't think it's woke. You like the prequels? Mate, like the prequels are great. They're all great. I watch films for what they are. I don't really I don't really pay attention to the politics. So he doesn't. Yeah, exactly. See, Mark Hamill even said like he doesn't. Yeah, it's not Luke Skywalker. But the thing is, anyone who is a true Star Wars fan, you will have probably read or you will probably listen to a podcast that has spoke about like the Legend. The Legend series. Well, the stuff that basically got made non-canon. So in people's heads, people know how it all went down anyway. Think about killing his nephew? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that when I saw that on Force Awakens, I said in my head, okay, they're gonna go down a very different path to what we've grown up with. And I think the saving grace really for the new franchise was Kylo Ren. He's definitely like the one strong point of it. He was pretty much the Darth Vader, right? Although he's a little whiny bitch. The Darth Vader of the sequels. Yeah, that's films all the time though now. Every film wants a twist. It's just boring. You thought Kylo was good? Yeah, Kylo's good. It was shit. No, I liked him because you knew, right, that he wasn't fully committed to being bad, but he would do some fucked up wild shit, right, to try and prove that he's bad. But then in all three films, he's very much on the verge in all three films of like coming back, and then it's not until the end where he fucking snaps out of it, but it's too late. But yeah. And I don't think they should have. I honestly do think that they should have made Rey just like a random, like it would have been so good if she was just like a random as like she was just nobody, but they had to link her back to everyone. And I just think that's just cheap. And it's like it literally took Luke Skywalker like 5 years to train it to where he was. But it takes her like a film, like not even 5 years. She's just instantly fucking more powerful. And I think that's what people don't like. But Rey, if Rey was a random, that would have been so much better than being Palpatine's fucking granddaughter. Don't hear them, my boss. All these girls walking by, you got to talk to them. Like that one. I'm just not cut out for this job. What? You quitting already? I'll call out some girl and she either glares at me or ignores me altogether. I'm starting to get complex here.
Give me money, please.
I came for the
I come for the content, but I stay for the spoilers.
I liked Rey, but the writing was so unbelievably shit that they fucked her character. Mate, Rey was so good up until the last film when I was like, I pretty much guessed it as soon as I saw the trailer. And I don't usually watch Star Wars trailers are really good, and I think the biggest mistake they made in the last Star Wars film trailer was showing Palpatine or teasing Palpatine, because it would have been kind of a shock, right, to have that, like, at the start, have, like, Kylo looking for something. You're like, what the fuck's he looking for? And then you see him find, thingy, but, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's terrible. Why bring Palpatine back? And it's like, somehow, he's returned. I don't know, it's just, oh, it's bad. It's good action. It's basically, at this point, it's like watching The Matrix from The Matrix 2 onwards. You literally just watch it for the action, and you don't pay attention to any story because it's dog shit. I'll finish what you started, Grandfather, when episode 6 literally has Anakin as a Force ghost. Yeah, it's weird how they, like, cut shit like that.
Kylo Ren is an rebellious teenager. Surprised he didn't have posters of Dio on his ship wall.
He probably did. Hey, dickhead, just go talk to your mother. Yeah, it's, I think that's why they cut it out, because Anakin's Force Ghost wouldn't have been like, yes, finish it. So, yeah. Love how now the difference in opinions are. Mate, that's what makes, like, us all human, right? If we all fucking thought the same thing, we just would, like, it'd be boring, right? Yo, take care, remember, mate. Mate, I love Star Wars, though. I was brought up on Star Wars, so if they bring out episode fucking 10, right, I'm still going watching it at midnight. It will be dog shit, but I'll go and watch it at midnight and give it a chance. I am Apollo Carey. But yeah, we could, I'd really love to do like a podcast. I've always wanted to do a podcast. But I could talk about Star Wars for fucking years, mate. I've read loads of books. But yeah, I don't know. I will say that Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is my least watched, and it's not because it's the most recent. It's just I watched it like 3 times, and that's it. You ain't watching that shit, mate. You'd be first in line, imagine, mate. Me and Imagined will have the Star Wars cup. I've literally got from the Rise of Skywalker, right? I got like my own drink, and I've still got the drink cup from when I went to watch it at midnight. You watched Force Awakens like 4 times in the cinema. I liked it so much, and they fucked the rest of the trilogy so hard. It took me like 2 years to finally watch the other 2. Really? Did you like just coop them?
Give me money, please.
Mate, I went to see I've been to see every single Star Wars film since Attack of the Clones at midnight.
Around the years of Star Wars, never liked them though. Loved Marvel, but Disney are spending more time trying to cater to everyone and avoid any bad press or cancels, that they aren't looking after what should be the priority, Marvel fans.
Yo, take care, remember, man. Yeah, I mean, Marvel's just... I think Marvel is in a way worse shit show than Star Wars is. I think Star Wars literally just needs to go away from this. I think what Star Wars will eventually do is, with all these series, I think they'll make a movie. And I think it's a bad... I don't think they should do that. Talk to as many women as possible and answer their phone numbers. Oh, fuck. I'm a scout. Yeah. I think they'll do like a big movie where everyone teams up, like Ahsoka, Mando, Boba Fett, fucking, well, not the guy from thingy, but they'll have everyone team up against, I'm guessing, like some big baddie. And I think they'll end it with a big like Avengers style movie. Boys, we have to skip. because we were on a timer. You up over your way tomorrow? Oh, you're at you're in Harrogate? Mate, that is not far from me. Yo, take care, dude. But yeah, I've not watched fucking hell. I watched the latest Thor film. Mate. Tragic. If you say you're a fan of the latest Thor film, you clearly don't know who the character Thor is. It is so bad. It is. I mean, he's the god of thunder, mate. And he's made out to be a joke. He's a complete joke. How can possibly the most strongest, powerfulest person in fucking the entirety of Marvel be made out to be a joke? For me, things are just done for comedic value, and it's done wrong. Marvel movies are like, wow, look at this character in front of a green screen. Yeah, mate, it is so bad. Like, I remember the last good Marvel film that I really enjoyed was Infinity War. But I would still say the best Marvel film was Winter Soldier. Like, if you just watch Winter Soldier on its own as a film, it's great. What have you missed? Basically, that Star Wars is the greatest thing in the universe. Infinity War for me is in your top 5. Yeah, Infinity War was great. But like, you know now, you know what I feel? What's terrible about it is before you could literally just watch Avengers and it would kind of like, it would explain everyone's backstory. But now, if you missed fucking Ant-Man and the Wasp 17, you are going to have no idea what's going off. And before, you didn't have to watch all the Marvel films. Like, when I watched Infinity War, I'd never watched Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I went back after that and I was like, oh, okay. No depth, just fluff and shit. Exactly. They've got, and they're like 7 hours long. I don't know, and DC's problem is that they don't give everyone their own movie. Because they've rebooted fucking Batman 17 times, right? They don't want to do, they think that when they do Batman, that they have to fucking do him from his origins. And that's not how it is. Why explain what happened with Grogu in a show, not about... Mate, you know, I said... Right. I'm not going to spoil Mando, right? But this series, I've not felt as strongly about this series as the others. He has its moments, right? But I think the first 2 episodes of this series should have been the last 2 episodes of Book of Boba Fett. Because it literally links so well together. Whereas, like, this... Some of the episodes, I'm just like... Mate, this was a cool episode, but I feel it added 0 fucking value to what... And we've literally got 2 episodes left. Oh, fuck, he just bitch slapped me. And I'm like, I don't know where they're going to go with this. And we're going to have another year to wait until the next series. And a lot of pissed off Star Wars fans are going to come after it.
I'm looking for a feat, a Mr. Bob a feat.
But yeah, I like Book of Boba Fett just because I like Boba Fett. I think he's a cool character, right? It wasn't as good. It's probably the weakest series, right? But by the way, boys, we're at 69,000 fucking money. We're gonna eat some shit. Get our health back, boys. $39 experience. But yeah, I didn't understand why they did Mando stuff in. I think what would have been great, right, is if like you didn't see Mando until he turns up to save the day. Like right at the end, they could have had him fucking come in on his ship and fucking blow up the bad guy, but to make it solely focus on him, it's like, what? I don't know what they were thinking. Mandy's nuts across your face. Yo, Dave, how you doing, man? There was an interview with John Favreau where he was like, yeah, I don't have a plan for the show. And I'm like, that's not good to hear. Mate, you know what? I don't think he wanted to do a Boba Fett show. I think that probably Disney had more of a say in that. So he just had to come up with something really quick. And that's why I think, and this is my theory, that's why I think Mando Season 3 isn't great, because they're focusing so much on Ahsoka that Mando Series 4 will be really good. But I think they're putting all their eggs and story writing and everything into Ahsoka rather than Mando when, I don't know. You actually gave up in episode 1? Mate, I don't feel like episode 1 was even that bad. I just think, like, I've liked it. I've really enjoyed it, right? But I can see why people don't like it. And it's not as good as the first two. That's for sure. I mean, I'll still rewatch it. I've watched every episode up to now 3 times. Because I'm a little bit of a simp. But that's because I'm a loser. And I'll probably watch it again. We'll probably watch it in Discord at some point. Right, do we have any... Ooh, we have 3 ability points. Boost the speed of combo attacks. Okay, we'll take that. Also, you'll know this. Who is Thorn or whoever Ahsoka asked the lady about? You don't know who Thorn is? You don't know who Grand Admiral Thorn? Mate, Thrawn is the blue guy. So he's the blue guy in a suit. Did you not watch Rebels? If you didn't watch Rebels, you need to go and watch Rebels, because Rebels is amazing. It's not as good as Clone Wars, but the last 2 seasons are fucking amazing. And they're shooting themselves in the foot, trying to cater to everyone. They're losing their core fan base by trying to involve everyone, man, and their dog. Yeah. Mate, you didn't watch Rebels? Imagine, do you have Disney Plus? You need to watch it. Rebels is amazing. Dude, I made Lee's dad watch Rebels and he fucking loved it. And there's very important characters in Rebels. Band of Brothers? Mate, I want to watch Band of Brothers. I want to watch Band of Brothers and then the Pacific. I never really got into the Pacific when it came out. You didn't watch the Pacific? It was alright. It wasn't as good as... It was nowhere near as good as Band of Brothers, but... I've never really read up on that side of the war. I've only ever read up on, like, obviously, like, the European side. So I'm not really that clued up on it. I remember the first episode being really good, though, but not the rest of it. Please make me your apprentice. My apprentice? Yeah. Well, this is sudden. Weren't you starting some kind of online company? That's what I figured at first, but when I really sat down and think about it, I couldn't come up with anything I wanted to do. So I'd become my apprentice. Please. I have no intention of taking on an apprentice. I'm not asking to be paid, of course. I just want to stay here until I work out what I want to do. Absolutely not. I don't want to waste that 5 million yen you lent me. Please. Please. What's holding you back, Chief? He's already not out of money. Not in it for the money. I don't know. Well, I'm all for it. Thank you. Fine. Really? We'll start by having you pick us up some lunch. I can do that. He's out for D's nuts. They aren't all catering to everyone. They're trying to link every Star Wars property to drain as much money. Yeah, they're basically gonna, like I said, I think they're going. The grand scheme is to make like one big fucking movie where we have like Grogu, Mando, Boba Fett, all the characters from all the shows, right, fight someone evil, and I think that's going to be Thorn, or Grand Admiral Thorn, but I don't know yet. Maybe. I think that's the angle they're going for. Like, to understand Ahsoka, I have to watch the Clone Wars series and then Rebels, apparently. What context for Mando? Better watch Boba Fett. It's the worst part of reading comics in film forms. It sucks. Yeah. It's, to be honest, you could skip Book of Boba Fett because all you really learn about is that he kills Cad Bane. That's literally it. That's the only context you would get. And Cad Bane's still alive. But, right, I'm heading to bed. Dog sitting my sister's pup, and he sat at your feet. Aww. Yeah, I don't like that. That's very much why I don't like Marvel films, because it's like, oh, watch this film to learn about this little reference that's really important. It's like, ugh. But I love Star Wars, so I don't mind doing it. I couldn't eat another bite. By the way, why did you start Sky Finance anyway? Why? Well, frankly, you're not making any money here. I was just wondering. What gave you the idea? You really want to know? I do. It might help me to give me a push. I used to be homeless. Did you really? Yeah. I'd worked at a bank. But what with one thing after another, I quit. Ran out of money pretty fast. When was this? About 5 years ago. Maybe. After I left the bank, I lived on the streets for a while. Then one day, money came literally fluttering down from the sky. You didn't hear about that? There was an explosion at the Millennium Tower that blasted millions of yen. Oh, yeah. I saw that on the news. I ran around like an idiot. Eventually gathered up about 1 million or so. And that's how you started your business? With that chump change? Nah. You can't even rent an office out for that little. Then, what do you do? I've been in the banking business, so I knew a little bit about finance. I thought, what's the best way to make more? So I went into day trading. Enough chit-chat, show me some nuts. Don't make me show you my nuts. Whatever, I like Star Wars, but I have no loyalty to Disney, so once it starts sucking, I'll drop it and move on. Yeah. I mean, that's the problem, innit? Because the movies kind of suck. The movies that aren't fucking numbered are good, but the numbered movies after the first are shit. The series, and if they kind of fuck Mando up, and if they get Ahsoka wrong, because I loved Kenobi, but a lot of people fucking think the entire thing's pointless until the end. And I think if they fuck Mando up, I think that it's just all gonna flop and fail. Like the Star Wars stuff in Disneyland looks fucking sick, but I ain't ever gonna go because it ain't worth it to me. Yeah, I mean, it would be good to go, right? But it's so fucking expensive. If it goes well, you can earn substantial profit on your sales. It's not all that different from gambling, I suppose, but with little expertise, you can make more than you would on the horses. And did you? Did you really make that million grow? Well, it was do or die. I scraped up whatever info I could and bought and sold both day and night. Everything was strictly legal, however. One bad trade, and I would have been done for. But I guess somebody up there was looking out for me. Before long, I'd made a pretty nice chunk of change. Then I tried future trades, and that. Maybe I had a natural talent for it. In any case, the money just kept on multiplying. I made a business salary thousands of times over in a few short years. Soon after, I found myself wondering what I should do with it all. Which made me lukewarm. Oh my god, lukewarm? On the ideas of making more. Did you lose interest in money itself? No, I just went from thinking about how to make money to thinking about how ways to use money I've made. You became an interest-free moneylender to help people with their money problems. No, it was more than just wanting to help out people who were strapped for cash. I want to see people who had lost their money and hit rock bottom work hard to pull themselves back up again. Just like that I had. Just like I had, sorry. And that's how Sky Finance came to be. Excuse me. Better can get a loan here. That's enough war stories for today. Yeah, I mean, I think the reason why... It's the same reason why Elon Musk bought fucking Twitter. Is so he can plaster himself on it and advertise everything. And he saw it that it has way too much staff working for it. And he basically looked at it and it's a giant fucking dollar sign to him. And that's what Disney did with Star Wars. They don't give a fuck about anything Star Wars. They don't care if they make Luke Skywalker die to a fucking droid. Like, they don't care. all they want to do
Money, please.
is